Welcome to the Ray Amanat Show with the talk of America.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody out in social media land, Roku land, TV land. Welcome to the Ray Amanat Show. Of course, hey, my name is Ray Amanat. I'm the host of this show. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. Those of you that want to get a hold of me, you can send your emails. Let me remove this and send your emails to info at the rayamanat.show.com. Again, info at the rayamanat.show.com. If you want to send us emails of praise, hate email, whatever, let's let us know what you think. You can also follow us on Facebook, like, comment, and share. We're going to be restructuring our YouTube page where we'll have a dedicated page specifically for the Ray Amanat Show and a dedicated page for our new venture, which will be Self Defense Pros. More on that coming in our future shows. Now, let's get into who our sponsor is. So we are with the OBBM network, which you can find them on Roku TV. You can find them on all of the social media sites. Please go to the OBBM network. Follow us on their links. Follow us on their links. The more people that we have flooding those links, the more our show will grow and grow. So let's look at a little something about the OBBM.
Entertainment expands your horizons, takes you on fantastic adventures, challenges your skills. Independent media never looked so good. Welcome to a new sphere of influence. Our words mean business. Traditional families are honored, and the American flag still flies.
And we've got a lot of new things that are going to be coming out with the OBBM network that'll take us to another level. We're going to take this show to another level. I hope you like our new background, by the way. If you want information, you can go to www.theobbmnetwork.tv. They have a slew of other podcasts. They're all freedom loving conservative talk shows that are going to give you the news that you're looking for your area. We're going to be doing a lot more Florida based shows because we'd like to promote everything that's happening here in Florida as well. So thank you, OBBM Network, for picking us up. Now, I'd like to get to the I'm Just Saying banner, where we're going to talk about President Biden's big boy press conference that he had. I like to call him President Poopy Pants. Is President Biden in here? Oh, okay. He's just washing his hands. He'll be out in a second. No, but President Poopy Pants did a press conference of which there were a whole bunch of gaffes, a whole bunch of names that he didn't get right. Do I think it helped him as far as secure his presidency? No, I don't think so. I think it's gonna get the left, your Democratic Party, and your elitist press are gonna try to go out of their way to get him to get out, and they're gonna prop up Vice President Kamala Harris and whoever they pick as their presidential candidate. It's funny that it came out that President Obama hasn't had a cabinet meeting since October 8th. Oh, President Biden, yeah. I just had a Joe Biden moment. Thank you, producer Debbie, for correcting me on that. We're going to be talking about President Obama. Actually, I'm not wrong, President or Producer Debbie, because if this is the third President Obama presidency, but President Biden or I like to call him President Poopy Pants. Oops, there he goes. He's at it again. But he hasn't had a cabinet meeting since October of last year. And everything is scripted. Scripted, I say, where the cabinet shows in and everyone has their little cue cards. Everyone says what they're supposed to say. President Biden says what he has to say, and then they say, high five, let's call that a meeting. Let's go grab something to eat. I like how this big boy press conference that he just did, he wasn't getting questions from anybody off the cuff. He had a list of people that he was getting questions from that I'm sure he was coached on how to answer them. And his answers weren't really that great. A lot of them were, hey, are you capable of running for office or being president for the next 4 years? Or if Vice President Kamala Harris is your running mate, is she fit to fill your shoes in case you can't fulfill the obligations of that office? And if she is, why don't you step down? Why isn't she running for president herself if you're propping her up that much? It's an ego thing, everybody. Yes, I did the air quotes. President Biden has got an ego, or should I say, President Biden has got the ego that he said, well, it's not my legacy. I'm not done ruining this country. I mean, I'm not done trying to put all of the things on Obama's agenda. I mean, I'm not done trying to put things on my agenda, and I need another term to do it. Wake the cluck up, America. Let's get into it. Remember our last show we talked about President Obama is pulling the strings. Let's hear from some other people and what they might have to say.
So viewers can follow what's going on behind the scenes is the Biden campaign and many Democratic officials do believe that Barack Obama is quietly working behind the scenes to orchestrate this.
Hello, anybody home? Anybody home? Let's hear what else they have to say with Clooney.
It wasn't George Clooney.
But what do you mean?
It just wasn't. Come on.
Who do you think it was? Matt Damon?
It was not Matt Damon.
Who do you think
it wasn't
it was?
Julia Roberts either.
Who do you think it was? You can say the name. You won't melt. It's not Baltimore. Are you saying you think Barack Obama put him up to this?
I think that Barack Obama has a lot of influence, and I think that there's a lot there.
There's a lot there.
There's a lot there.
There is a lot there, Willie.
Don't take my word for it, ladies and gentlemen. Look at what all the other news pundits that were covering for President Poopy Pants, President Joe Biden, they were covering for him over and over and... Oh, he's going at it again. He had a little gong in that one, so maybe that's his way to get his servants to come out and help him. But they were covering for him, and now they're saying Obama influenced George Clooney. I just had another Joe Biden moment, producer Debbie. I'm just too excited for this stuff. Let's see what else people are saying about this whole scam that we've got for a presidential candidate.
Operation Dump and Destroy Joe Biden is officially underway, and the floodgates, they are now wide open. According to Politico, behind the scenes, Well, there's a guy by the name of Barack Hussein Obama. Remember him? He's now given a green light to Pelosi, to Schumer. He signed off on George Clooney's New York Times op-ed and everyone else in the Democratic Party to try and kick Joe to the curb. Fake news CNN now reporting, in fact, and confirming that Obama and Pelosi have had at least one private conversation about getting Joe out of the race. That would explain her comments on MSDNC. So, will Joe Biden make it past the convention? Will he even be president next month, next week, tomorrow? He certainly seems to think so. Now, of course, the sad truth is Biden happened, but regardless.
Okay, thanks, Mr. Hannity, for that. Again, these pundits would not be talking about this on their shows. You could say, I'm a conspiracy theorist, but they're all saying the same thing. And if they haven't done their research, if they haven't done their homework, that's supposedly fact-based, this is all coming out, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get one more in here, shall we?
Serious problem, and the Democrats are trying to pretend as though it's not. We know that we have millions. By our count, we believe maybe as many as 16 million illegals in the country since Joe Biden took the Oval Office. From day one, he started issuing executive orders, open the border wide. So here's the problem. In all the states right now, it's really easy to register to vote. And when the illegals go to the local welfare office or the local government office and they sign up for benefits, which most of them do, they give them the registration card. All you got to do is check a box. Are you a U.S. citizen? We know that many illegals have already done that. Some states have already done their own audits. They've shown. You got thousands of people. That's enough right now to throw an election, to change the outcome of a congressional seat. The majorities in one of the chambers of the Congress,
so
or maybe
the
even the
legislation will say what?
Well, so the SAVE Act was passed in the House a couple of hours ago. By the way, 198 Democrats voted against it. What does the bill do?
How many Democrats voted for requiring only illegal American citizens to vote?
Five of them, right? That's all the bill said.
Hello, wake the cluck up, America. So, do you think the Democrats have an agenda for all of them to vote no, except for only 5, that there should be voter signatures and voter IDs and everything else? That got passed through by the Republicans, and only 5 Democrats voted for that. All of the other ones said no. You think there's an agenda here, ladies and gentlemen? Look at our borders. Look at how many people have come across your borders. Is there enough people that they've strategically placed in different cities that could sway who wins a Senate seat, sway who wins a congressional seat, sway who wins the presidency? Wake the cluck up, America. Let's get to one of our other sponsors, Defenders Gateway. Here's a little bit about them.
Defenders Gateway. We have created an amazing program to drive business to your door. Defenders Gateway app is the most unique way to honor and support our active military, veterans, active retired first responders, Gold Star, and fallen first responder families. Our goal at Defenders Gateway is to create a national network of businesses, Gateway partners, that offer honorary discounts to defenders. Our exclusive vetting process validates the defenders before they can use the app. No more stolen honor. We provide a seamless method of displaying discounts offered while directing defenders to your door. The Defenders Virtual ID presents a picture, current time and date, your store number or store picture, and the agreed location discount. Defenders Gateway is a unique and cost-effective program. Defenders Gateway.
I want to give Defenders Gateway a big round of applause for everything that they do in promoting services with businesses that are vet friendly. So if you are a business and you would like, or you're interested in learning more about Defenders Gateway and would like to be featured on their app, you can go to defenders-gateway.com. If you're a first responder, a veteran, or an active duty soldier, download the free app and start utilizing all the goods and services that Defenders Gateway app has to offer. Thank you, Defenders Gateway, for everything that you do. All right, let's get back into what we've got going on here. So this is a meme that we had from our last show, but based on everything that we've seen by all of the news pundits, do you guys think Joe Biden is still pulling the strings of Poopy Pants? I mean, President Biden. I do, and he's everyone is struggling to try and keep their power. This is as simple as day. Wake the clock up, America. Wake the clock up. How many of you still see people, the corruption in our Justice Department, where they're paying them to make decisions? Everything that you see going on, the border, specifically taking people and flying them to different cities and states to become new voters. I'm so glad they passed it that you have to have an ID and signature verification for a federal election. It should be for all elections. Be an American citizen. If you're not an American citizen, hey, I'm sorry. Get the hell out and come back the right way, just like my family did. Wake the cluck up, America. All right, we're winding down here. As you can see, we've got a mission for the not just the Ray Amanat show, but for what I do as far as promoting safety and self-defense. We have a 50-state tour that we would like. You see a map here that's got about 12 states that we've gone to, and we're going to be revisiting a lot of those states as well. But we would like to visit all 50 states. And once we have the new business model of the new company that we've started, it's going to be Self Defense Pros. We're going to be reaching out to all 50 states and trying to set up seminars. So if you would like us to come out and do a group seminar in your area on all things personal safety, violence prevention, everything else, reach out to me at info@therayamanatshow.com, and I would love to schedule a consultation and figure out how we can come out to your state and city and do a whole seminar for your company, corporation, or your youth group, church group, anything that you've got. So moving onward, this is our QR code, which takes you to our merch store, the Ray Amanat merchandise store. All you gotta do is scan this QR code, and you'll have little nifty, uh, literally anything that you want. You can order, but we've got our Wake the Click Up T-shirts, Ray Amanat Show T-shirts, ball caps, playing cards, cell phone cases, everything that's there. If you're interested, scan this QR code and go visit our store. Now, as always, we want you to get help now. We don't want to wait for something tragic to happen where then the news media puts, oh, by the way, if something happens, you can call this number and get the right kind of help. Let's be proactive and not reactive. If you're dealing with a domestic issue at home, dealing with domestic violence, and you don't know where to turn, where to go, who to reach, please call the National Domestic Violence Hotline at 1-800-799-SAFE, and they will help you get the resources that you need to keep yourself and your children, if you've got them, safe. If you have been going through tough times, whether you just got out of the military, you're homeless, you can't find work because of this President Biden economics, inflationary economy, you lost your job, you got a divorce, or you broke up in a relationship, which is usually because of money and things like that. please don't hurt yourself. Please don't think about doing something drastic with your life, because there's people out there that rely on you and care about you and want you to be around for them. Call the suicide prevention hotline at 1-800-273-TALK. And those of you that want to be watchdogs in as a neighborhood watch program, you can always make an anonymous tip. If you see any type of crime, call Crime Stoppers USA at 1-800-TIPS. That's TIPS. Well, that's it for me as far as my show. I hope you guys are a little bit more aware of what's going on behind the scenes with the Biden administration. I know we try to kid a lot with what we say, calling him President Poopy Pants. But out of respect for the office, President Biden, it's my opinion he's not fit. You guys do your own research, do your own homework, listen to all different news sources. They're all coming out against him. So we'll see what happens. We've got the Republican National Convention coming up this weekend, and I can't wait to see what happens at the Democratic National Convention. So until then, stay safe, and we will see you on our next show. Take care.
Welcome to the Ray Amanat Show with the talk of America.